What's up, guys? Today is February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. Actually, in the background right there is a stack of roses and some candy for my wife when she gets here. I'm going to surprise her with that. We said we wouldn't get anything for each other, but of course, you got to say no. I can get it anyways. I'll be the winner in that situation. So anyways, this is a follow-up video for about my hernia that happened that I re-damaged. The one that I've had 2 to 3, it's hard to keep track of them now at this point, but I've had a couple of hernia surgeries over the years. The first hernia surgery was the umbilical surgery that I had sometime around 2015, I think, and that was a big golf ball size. You can look back at my videos and see it. Like the first video I posted, I think, was a big golf ball size hernia that was in my umbilical area, and I had that repaired. And then I had the VSG surgery where my stomach was, I had 3/4 of it cut out, and so I lost a lot of weight. The trocars that they put in you to do that surgery create holes, and one of those holes created a ventricle hernia up higher at my abdomen underneath my sternum. So that created a second hernia, and since I'd lost a lot of weight, the umbilical hernia mesh was a little too big because then all of my stuff had gotten a little smaller. So when I had the third surgery, which was the hernia repair on the new ventral hernia, ventral, I'm not sure, but they put one long 7 by 3 inch mesh that went through the underneath basically the area of belly button to under my sternum. So one piece like this is in there, and then my fascia is folded over and sewn. And that's how that works to repair that. So recently what I did was I kind of tore the fold, if you will, I can feel it coming undone and creating this kind of thing like this, okay? So they did a CAT scan, and my doctor, which was the original doctor that performed these surgeries, thank God, because I'd changed insurance, lost him, new person, didn't know me as well. I'm back to him because my insurance changed again because I changed jobs. He did the CAT scan, and the CAT scan shows that the hernia repair mesh is still intact. He said that it's holding very well. The hole's not near big enough to cause that to be a problem, which is great news. I don't feel the pain anymore. I did feel the pain from that tear for a good 2 weeks, maybe even 3. And even now I'm straining with other stuff, and I'm no longer kind of scared, because when you first do a tear like that, you feel scared and you kind of like be really careful, and I don't have to really be super careful. It's okay. It doesn't scare me. It's okay, but my muscles have spread. So he said that like when women get pregnant and they have their stomach expand, your abdomen muscles come down like your six-pack muscles. They're kind of like 2 rows of muscles, and they have spread. These big rows like this have done this. They're a little wider. They're making like a parentheses thing in my stomach, if you will, because of that tear that's in the middle of that, because the muscles are bound to your fascia wall, and since I have a hole in my fascia that does this, the muscles are doing that, but they're still intact. And the mesh underneath, there's a mesh underneath that is still holding everything inside very well, and I can tell. I don't have any like estrangulated protrusions like I did when I had the umbilical hernia, and I could tell. I mean, I could see that ball in my belly button. Look back on my old videos, you'll see it. Video number 1, I think. So the fascia was torn and the muscles are a little bit wider, but he said it's still intact. Not to worry about it. I can go back to lifting weights again, doing all my normal stuff, but he's given me some restrictions. I wrote them down, so I keep looking down at my notes. Wear my weightlifting belt. So I advise you, if you've had a hernia repair and if you're back into an active lifestyle and you're still trying to lose weight and stay in shape, wear your weight belt. He tells me to not lift any heavy weights as far as squats especially goes, because there's a lot of abdominal pressure. But when I did it last time, I held my breath. So breathe through your contractions, both the concentric and the eccentric contractions, because it's very important when you hold your breath. What I've read somewhere online says that there's an estimated 1,500 pounds of internal pressure from holding your breath, and that'll cause problems. It's probably what contributed to mine. I was a little bloated because I was eating a lot of beans and stuff. I'm going to do lighter weights with more reps rather than heavy weights with less reps, which is what I tend to like to do. I like to do heavier with less reps because I learned that in football long ago, and I used to pyramid with weights, but as I'm getting older and I can't do that anymore, just for precautions, and especially since I have a compromised stomach lining due to the surgery. So you have to do what you got to do. So lighter weights, more reps, body weight exercises, he said, so do more push-ups based thing, even free weighted squats, different angles, feet wider apart, feet closer apart. It's not like you can't do exercises anymore. You just have to make sensible modifications if you have a hernia repair that you don't want to re-damage. Be sure to breathe, as I said. Do your breathing in, breathe out. Don't hold your breath as you're doing your contractions, your squats, your bench press, deadlifts, anything. I'm probably not going to do deadlifts anymore because that usually means a heavier weight, but I may do some bent over rows. Either way, I'm going to wear my weight belt so that I'm taking the necessary precautions. He said that it looks good, that unless something crazy happens, I shouldn't need another surgery to repair it. Again, I do feel like it's okay now. I've been back to exercising. I already have put my weight belt on and gone back to doing some squats with lighter weights and more reps. I am actually doing a little bit of beginner yoga now to have flexibility back into my body because I'm starting to get aches and pains where I probably shouldn't. So I seem to feel okay and be okay with this hernia repair. There's nothing that's obvious. I don't see anything like a bubble in my stomach or none of that. I just felt the tear and I knew that it hurt. I could visualize internally that coming apart, and he said that's exactly what the CAT scan shows, but it doesn't look like it's super dangerous. So I'll keep an eye on that. I will do sensible exercises with all the proper techniques and see how long I can go without having to have major surgery again. So that's my update on the hernia repair. Hope you guys are having a great day. This is, again, Friday, February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. Take care of yourself. I'm going to make more videos for this channel because I do like the channel, and I've been getting a lot more ideas. And I kind of go through waves of I'm motivated to make certain topic videos, and then I'm kind of not, or my other personal part of my life takes over. But I'm getting back into wanting to do videos. So take care. See you later.